It's been a little bit of an injury update for Saka and Odegaard, so without further ado, let's get into it. So yes, obviously these two against Leeds picked up injuries. Saka was a hamstring injury, Odegaard was a shoulder injury, which has left us a bit worried considering next Sunday we're heading over to Anfield. So what does it mean for that fixture and what does it mean for these two? Now, getting into Martin Odegaard's injury, this is Physio Scout who's on Twitter, and the information that they put out was pretty consistent with some of the other stuff that I've seen. Basically, what it seems like that Odegaard has done is strained a part of his shoulder joint. Now, it's a fairly minor strain from what these guys are saying and what others have been saying. Grade 1 or 2, which will typically take about a couple of weeks, with some suggesting that if you're really desperate, you can maybe use pain relief to work through the injury if you really have to. So a bit of a positive there for Martin Odegaard. It means it's not a long-term injury. It's nothing like what we saw with Mikel Merino, who broke his shoulder at the start of last season and missed a lot of football. But it's one that, are we going to see him play or not next Sunday? I'm not sure, but we won't be missing him for a large chunk of the season like we did last season. Now, getting into Bukayo Saka, again, Physio Scout, shout out to them, and I cannot take full credit for this because they're the ones that put the information out. And again, some of it's been corroborated with stuff that I've heard, which is that the injury on the hamstring is not on the hamstring that was operated on, that he had that major injury last season on. So a very big positive there. It's instead on his left hamstring. And again, the strain, it looks like from reports it could be a grade 1, maybe a grade 2, but more than likely a grade 1, which, as you can see here, it's only a couple of weeks, maybe a month tops for a player to be out for. Now, some people were trying to do the whole lip reading thing and suggested that Saka was saying that he's going off due to cramp. I hope that this is the case. That would be the best case scenario in its entirety, but we can't rely on that. We don't know if that's what he actually said. We're kind of guessing with that one. One thing I will say about these type of injuries is that it can be common that when you've had a major injury like the one in January, that you pick up smaller issues in your recovery even later down the line when you're fully fit. So it may be the case that he's just picked up cramp, strain, whatever it may be, just because the body is trying to adapt to almost getting back into the routine of things. That's a common thing to happen, but that's just my theory. But the prognosis is looking good. We'll see if they're available for the Liverpool game. One thing I did say in my previous video is that we do have depth now, but these guys are absolutely key for us, so hopefully they'll be fit for it.